People, welcome to another edition of the Finger Tapping Frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard. So, what is going to happen in today's rip-roaring, goal-scoring episode? Well, you might have noticed there's a return of Ninja Boy, who hasn't actually been anywhere, but you people have to realise that here in the UK, school is not out for summer. School's not out forever. School's still going on. And he's still at school. Well, he's not at school right now. Obviously, he's right here, right now. But school for him doesn't actually finish till next Monday, which is also the day we get ready to go to Florida. So, our video schedules will probably be up in the air. Literally, we're going to be up in the air, but our video schedule is going to be up in the air as well. Not quite sure what's going to come out when. We will still be doing videos, and we will be doing them from the same Florida apartment we were in last year. So, that's the future. Let's get back to the present.
No, let's go to the past.
And talking of presents, what are we going to go to the past for? Talking of presents, somebody is, well, you're pointing to your lovely new filling.
There we go.
Ninja Boy has had not just one, but two fillings. Not something you normally get proud of, but he did have to have an injection. And it's his first trip to the dentist. Very lovely Irish lady she was. And she sorted him out good and proper. So he's now fighting fit and ready, in this very long-winded introduction, to pick up his first WrestleMania Pro. Now, how do we know he's going to get a WrestleMania Pro? Because he's going to get it from Money in the Bank. Now, why is Ninja Boy, who's not in WrestleMania tier, going to be able to get a WrestleMania Pro? Well, he's in Team BadLadDad, and it shows the benefit of being in a team. Come on, get your WrestleMania cards up. Shows you the benefit of being in a team. By the way, as you look, my game should be below me, as you're looking at the screen, and his game should be below him. Remember, he's BLD Boys, and I'm Jim Barner. If you had just have a look at, get down to your cards.
Frozen.
You're frozen, right, there you go.
I am on.
There he goes. If you have a look at these cards, how many WrestleMania cards have you got there, Ninja Boy?
1, 2.
Oh, this could be very long. Could just one quick answer would have been
3,
fine. 4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
We need to have a little action for each number as well, apparently.
7, 8, 9,
Who's that at the end?
10.
Rough Rider. Zacky Boy. Okay. Your iPad needs to update itself. So there you go. He's got 10. 10?
Soon to be 11.
10 single WrestleMania cards. They've all come from Team Event. So that's the benefit you get from being in a strong team. You get these nice cards. But anyway, what he should be able to do is, he's going to get into Money in the Bank. He's going to get Alberto Del Rio. And it's going to make a pro. And then we'll see if that can help get him into WrestleMania tier.
I can't just put
But some people are so impatient. But that's obviously going to be for another day, because he's going to have to power his cards up first. We're going to do these things properly. We're not just going to silver star them. We're going to gold star them. And I'm sure you know by now, because you've been playing the game for long enough to know. But there are those that do still ask the question. To actually power them up properly, you've got to not only get them to 25 out of 25 by feeding cards in. You've got to play all the matches that will fill out the stats of the card before you combine it with its twin. And then you get a nice gold star. Nice gold star. I mean, you would still get it if you didn't play the matches. You'd still get the gold star as long as they were 25 out of 25 each. But it's going to be way under power, and you don't want that.
club.
We've also got something else to do, but just let me get on with this in a second. But I've got another King of the Ring win to, King of the Ring final to celebrate. I got myself into the final and went to bed. I didn't care about winning. So I've got a WrestleMania card to pick up, but we'll come to that. Ninja Boy, all this hard work. So how long is this? How long are we into this? How many days? 29 days?
Yeah.
Or 28 days,
But
11 hours?
for
Or 28 days, 10 hours, 50 minutes, and yeah. Anyway, carry on. Sorry, just being precise.
For the last few days, I've been doing 3 bats per day, which is about 100 points per day, because I knew that I'd get this Del Rio, which would make a pro.
So you're going to pick up
Saves time of my life.
Alberto Del Rio. Go for it. Spend those points. Just appreciate this moment. Just savour it. Don't rush these things, people. Just savour it.
I played some bouts earlier. Like, could I actually do this for the video?
29 days of work has gone into this. Go, go, go.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Oh.
And there he is, Alberto Del Rio, part deux. Or part dos.
Or part page.
What's part in Spanish? I don't know.
Oh, neither do I.
Ah, doesn't matter. Anyway, there we go. Alberto Del Rio. Have you got some cards all ready to feed into him, or are you going to take your time doing that?
Don't know.
You don't know.
Actually, I had someone look for a fusion chamber, I think, but
Right.
I think there's been more than enough.
Okay. Right.
So,
Now I'll get on to my, while you do that, I'll get on to my King of the Ring. This is quite interesting. I'm playing with this dumbed down deck that I've mentioned before, and still a few of you, again, are asking, well, why? Why aren't you playing your best cards? When you play with a dumbed down deck, as long as you're staying within the WrestleMania tier, it doesn't put you against these absolutely multi-high powered players, because obviously you don't have every event card. I was getting a bit sick of losing in semi-finals to people who've got every single event card going. And it was happening like too often. And I've dropped so far behind because I've not pulled out a natural pro for such a long time. My deck was just struggling too much. And what's interesting here, sort of chuckling, if we just have a look in the contenders bracket, as I say, as soon as I'd won my semi-final, that was it. I was happy. I didn't bother with the final. But you can see the guys who got through to the knockout stage. There wasn't any chat at all in this King of the Ring. No chat at all, apart from in the semi-final. Now, Spudmaster, if you ever actually look at his cards, I'll do this very briefly. As you can see, with Seth Rollins each, on that setup for the tag teams, he would beat me, but I swapped my tag teams over for the second match, which basically meant that I would win both tag team matches. There's nothing he could do about it. But we'll come to that. And then you see you've got Dean against Nick Knock Noo, my women against his women. Now, again, my women fully powered and with just a few basic enhancements on them could beat his girls. And then, again, you see Andre against his triple her. So that's a win for me. So basically, I've got the setup there to win. It's just that because I was asleep, I'd fallen asleep again before that first match. I hadn't juggled things around, but I had a look for it. So for the next match, I did. And as you can see, my girls won. Andre won against Dino. Nick Knock Noo, straightforward win against Triple Her. There the girls are pretty evenly matched, but he's got his, not only his proc, he's got his support card, but then, as you can see there, with those tag teams, my tag team's going to win that all day long. And it got into game 3, and again, it was a win. Tag team, that's always going to be a win. Tag team, that's going to be a close contested match, but I got it. The women, his girl won again.
Well, both tag teams going to be close.
And yeah, close-ish, but mine there is just got the pip on most of the stats.
Oh, I see, because
they're not compatible. Yeah.
So
they're not getting the boost. So it was always going to be fairly close, but the odds were always in my favour. But it's not the way that Spudmaster saw things. I will just show you, because obviously it does get starred out when you get into the chat mode. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy at all. 34th semi-screw job in a row. It might be an exaggeration.
It's not the Montreal screw job, it's the semi-screw job.
It might be an exaggeration, but I do know how he feels. But, you know, that it was always on the cards I was going to win that one. Anyway, I did win that one. And so let's see what card I get. Please.
Let me guess.
I do want something like Taker, because that would give me a left blue arrow. I would kill for a left blue arrow.
And pro.
And yeah, obviously a pro. Or a yellow up arrow.
I'm saying Dolphy Zig.
You're saying Dolphy Zig, are you? I'm not. Alright, I suppose I better come up with a prediction.
Actually, I'm saying Rock.
I'm going to say Nia Jax, because she actually makes a pro for me in Road to Glory, which I'm absolutely chuffed about. So wouldn't it just be typical if she came out of here as well? Oh, it's another naff individual WrestleMania card.
Oh, I thought you had them before. Didn't you tell me?
Do you think I've changed the image? It's because I haven't got a card with that image. Maybe I have got. Now, don't get my hopes up.
No, I'm not.
Don't get my hopes up. Please don't get my hopes up. Let's go into combinable. Combinable and... No.
I was just wondering.
I didn't think I had.
Because it felt like you told me about getting one.
No.
Must have been when there was a different WrestleMania.
So annoyed with these King of the Ring individual cruddy solo cards. They are rubbish. Rubbish. But as I did mention, Road to Glory, I will be playing this. The last Road to Glory, I didn't even bother playing till early Sunday morning, and I got all the way through to halfway through Dean Ambrose. I didn't need Dean because I wasn't going to get him as a pro. But Nia Jax does give me my first WrestleMania Diva Pro, so I will definitely be doing that. If I bother going for Samoa Joe, not so sure. Didn't get him in the PCC. Right, shall we just do a little Money in the Bank just to finish off with? Yes.
Once again, there is no pro for me in RTG.
There's no pro for Ninja Boy in RTG. He's not had luck.
Season 1.
He's not had luck with these Road to Glories. When it comes to... That's why he's been getting stuck into the team events. Because he knows with us...
I can get a good
we're going to get to the WrestleMania card, so he chisels away.
WrestleMania card, whereas the other ones are just not.
He chisels away on that with us, and can't say I blame you, old son. Right, 7 hours until what am I doing here? Is it a ledge? Yeah, it's a ledge. Chivas, Rusev, Finn, Brett. So I've had Paige 3 times. 3 times in a row I've had Paige because I've got 3 Survivor cards, and as you can see, the only one I've got there in Legendary, which obviously you have to get through to get to Survivor, is Paige.
So much with these contracts, 3, like, oh my god.
Right, now my own Itaba, Money in the Bank, I'm lagging a bit, I must be honest. I am still aiming to get to Seth Rollins, but I'm going to have to pick up the pace a bit. I got my Roman Reigns within the first 20 days for a pro, and thought that gives me 10 days each for the 2 Seth Rollins cards that I would need.
God.
What's the matter?
No Survivor Pros in my money.
Oh, in your deck. Right. Well, I've got 2 WrestleMania Pros, which is less than I normally pick out. Let's go.
Pretty sure 0's less though.
Let's see what we can do. How are you guys? What have you done with your Money in the Bank points? Ninja Boy initially was going to wait to see at the end of 40 days or 39 days where he stood, and was going to make his choice from there, but it comes pretty obvious.
Then we got Del Rio.
It made it pretty obvious that once we got that Del Rio card, it made perfect sense for him to go for that. And while the game is still, while Season 2 is still live and valid and worth fighting for, he'll try and get himself... what we're doing here? He'll try and get himself into WrestleMania tier, which makes a whole new video. So it'll technically be his first WrestleMania freebie, albeit that that's now 11 WrestleMania cards, isn't it? Because you got Del Rio twice.
Yeah.
So it'll be exciting all the same because we'll be able to see. Oh right, I'm gonna have to do a double whammy on this. Never get a single Survivor card in this 3rd rank if I've only got 2 WrestleMania Pros in my deck. So I have to start playing tactically.
This has gone all gone pants up.
Yeah, this has gone not straightforward, not smoothly.
Well, I didn't get any Survivor Pros, so that's my excuse.
Did you not? Well, there's not much you can do about that. If it's not giving you the cards you need, that's that. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, so we're off to Florida next week.
My pants are in the air.
For 2 weeks. Your pants are in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard you sing that before. What made you sing that?
Because my hand was pants
Right.
cards. Not literally.
Not you flying in the air in your pants. That's not what you were thinking.
No.
No. Right,
And
okay.
I how you still tap that even though you didn't need to.
I love just doing that. I love tapping the screen. It's a finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love. You've got to just keep tapping.
You pronounced it wrong. Loathe.
Loathe, yeah. It can get a bit irritating. Oh, talking of finger tapping, there's a new finger tapping frenzy hit the UK here on Thursday, July, what's it? It's July the 14th. The reason I counted then was last Monday was my birthday. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't tweet about it or anything.
It's his birthday.
But
It's his birthday.
thank you to those of you who somehow tracked down the fact it was my birthday on Monday. And I celebrated. I celebrated that Monday by looking after Ninja Boy at home, who had diarrhoea. That's what you get to do when you're a dad. That's the kind of birthday celebration you can enjoy. So I wasn't wiping away a tear. I was going to wipe away something else. Wasn't too pleasant.
Diarrhea.
But anyway, thanks for that. But anyway, let's get on to the point. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has landed. Now, I didn't download it until lunchtime. I have waited. Oh, 1, 2, 3 plays. I have waited until it came out officially in the UK. I didn't want to do that Aussie freaky download thing, just in case it caused some havoc further down the line. So I did the family food shop in Islington in London at early afternoon, and whilst I was strolling around,
Pokemon.
I was picking up the first few pokies as I was walking about. In London, I'm not kidding, in London there's so many landmarks, so many places where you can, what are they called, Pokestops and gyms. So virtually everywhere you turn, there was animals coming at me left, right and centre, but what was more interesting, was looking at the people in the street and working out who was actually playing Pokemon. Anyway, I having got the food, I then went and got this thing here from school, and we took a little stroll through the park on the way back home, and what did we get? We got loads of things, didn't we? And we've picked up 26 Pokemon in just the first couple of hours of playing, including, what was the weird-looking thing? Oh, they're all weird-looking. What was the one you got? Jinx.
Yeah.
Jinx, that was it, who apparently is one of the rarer ones. But also, there's a building across the road from us, which is a gym, and it's also got a Pokestop right next door to it. So all we need to do is just like stroll out there every now and again. But I'm on, I've got it to level 4, and I say I've called it BadLadDad for obvious reasons, and we'll play it together because, say if I'm driving in the car, we had a little journey, didn't we? And he spotted a Pokestop, so he was holding
I spotted 2, but I wasn't able to get one, but I did get the other. Yeah,
he was holding my phone, so he was desperately sort of leaning out the car, and the traffic lights were on red, giving it some of that.
Come on, do it, get it.
That might actually be quite a nice. We could do some sort of live video, couldn't we? Could we do some sort of camcorder? I don't know. Can you live stream off an iPhone yet? I know we can do it via our PC. You can do it via an Android. I'm not sure if you can do it via an iPhone.
Yeah, the thing is.
Yes. I did what?
You played.
I know I've played it on the iPhone. Now what you do is...
Play it on the iPad?
Yeah, no, your little face appears. You use the iPhone. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it to him later. Okay. I'll explain it. If you look at Biggie Dude's video, Biggie Dude did something the other day where he was walking back to his car and he was streaming it on camcord. I think he's on Android. I think that's what he was using. There you go. Plug for Biggie Dude. Not that he needs it, with his zillions of followers, and I'm sure you all follow him anyway. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. We will be back at some stage before we go off to Florida on Monday. Not quite sure what we'll be playing because we need to get a few Rocket Leagues done because we're obviously not taking our Xbox with us. My sister and her family are moving in here while we're away, and I'm really worried they're going to start fiddling with all our gear. But anyway, that's another story. If you want to follow us, please do subscribe down below. Give us a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad and Instagram and Facebook. We could do a live, thoughts. We could do a live Q&A on Facebook.
Oh yes.
While we're away. How about that?
That is my idea.
Would you be up? Yes, because he invented Facebook Live. Would you be up for a Facebook Live Q&A? Would you bother tuning in for that with us? Because of course you could send us the questions early doors on our Facebook page.
And you could ask us questions live.
Exactly. Anyway, we'll leave that thought with you. And on that note, next time we see you, it will be, not sure, but it will be within the next 48 hours.
And I've still got this.
Until then, from the reigning BLD, World Heavyweight Champion, and me, Big Jim, thanks for watching. Until we see you next time, you stay cool.